Does anyone else try to fart while masturbating to anal porn so it smells like you're really there, or is that just me?
This is why
Hello, I'm Ben, and welcome to Quarter Life Quandary Podcast. We'll be chatting about life, relationship, events, experiences, anything in between. Joined with Katie and Aaron, and this our Quarter Life Quandary. Hello.
I just looked at my podcast notes and they're nothing.
It's because your notes are always filled with nothing.
Just his ankles.
Oh yeah, that was what you were talking about the other day.
Yeah, you wanted us to remind you ankles.
Remind me later.
But we're doing the podcast now.
I see that. You sound like a paid actor.
So why do I sound like a paid actor? I'm being me.
Authentically you.
Authentically me.
So this is our first podcast of the year.
It is our first podcast of the year, and we're in person. Yes.
Sorry, Katie was pointing at something and everyone was just looking around. Very confused.
Oh, yeah. So, the day is it the 3rd?
Second.
Second of January.
That's second.
It doesn't matter because it's not going out.
Yeah,
It's
well,
not going out for like
just
3
so,
weeks.
I don't know,
You don't know how the editing process goes, huh?
yeah, Noddy knows
You
what
ever edit
is-
one of these out?
Yeah, just so Noddy knows what day we're recording. We're going to say it, Noddy.
Fine.
You're going to need to keep a list of these names so you know.
Yeah, I know, that's why I couldn't remember what ones I've done previously, but Noddy is definitely not one that will be on the list.
Big
there's
ears
been
is
a
next
Greg.
week.
Huh?
Sure there's been like a Greg.
Nah, Postman Pat will be next week. Yeah. Or Barney the Dinosaur. We'll just go through children. Oh,
That's
shit.
named Barney Rubble.
Oh, yeah, Barney Rubble. Fred Flintstone. Yeah.
Barney Gumble.
Barney Gump. There's a lot of famous Barneys.
Barney Stinson.
Stinson. Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, there's quite a few famous Barneys.
Popular opinion, that show sucks.
I never watched all of it. I didn't get it.
It's because it sucks.
Yeah. You've seen one episode, you've seen them all.
That's how it felt. Felt like The Big Bang Theory.
Which also sucks so bad. You know what? Sitcoms suck.
Yeah.
American style sitcoms.
Friends, awful.
Yeah, never got on the Friends hype at all.
I did.
I can appreciate Friends. Like, I find some bits like nostalgic and funny, but I don't understand why like the fucking likes of B&M have everything branded with like little lobsters and stuff, and like it's.
Yeah.
It's the same with the Harry Potter fandom.
I don't get any branded merch really. Have you seen all the stuff that's like gaming in progress mug and stuff like that?
The thing is, what do you buy? If someone's into a niche, it just makes for easy.
Find out what game they like and get them like a
Easy
fucking
purchase,
t-shirt
doesn't it?
of it.
If someone says I like Harry Potter, you're like, well, that's you done for the next 3 years.
Aaron had a Harry Potter rant earlier on.
Oh, yeah. So,
All girls are the same.
yeah, pretty much. On dating apps, you come across the same sort of points over and over and over again. Oh, I love Harry Potter. It's like, okay.
Will you be my muggle?
Don't test my Harry Potter knowledge.
Claiming to be sort of like unique and not like other girls, which is a weird statement anyway, because I like being like other girls.
Yeah, but the
Girls
thing is,
inspire me.
you
But
drop,
like, I'm not like other girls. I like Harry Potter.
yeah, but you drop on one like really obscure sort of question, and you can tell they're just like, fuck.
It's like basing your whole personality on something you like.
Thanks.
It's the same with Disney princess girls.
Disney adults are the fucking bane of my existence.
Yeah.
I can't, because
Still waiting for their Prince Charming to roll through with a lot of terrible attitudes.
like, to quote, I think, Tim Lynch's Groundhog Day, if you fuck a frog, you're not going to wake up in a full-post bed. Like, that's...
Hey, but if you lick her toes, you might do.
No.
What?
You're the psychoactive toads.
Yeah, but you might wake up in a full-post bed.
You might think you're in a full-post bed.
See?
You're
Yeah.
an Asda trolley in a fucking car park.
Yeah, exactly.
I've definitely been in a trolley in a car park.
All hail the hypno toad.
You know, the Disney adult thing is weird, because, like, don't mind Disney. I will watch like the remakes and I'll watch the classic films. But
No,
like I've been to Disneyland as an adult, and the adults are enjoying it more than the kids. They've all got their fucking ears on and they're losing their shit.
I'm not on board with these live remake adaptions that they've been doing
No.
the last few years.
What was it?
years.
Jungle Book wasn't bad.
Beauty and the Beast, was that any good?
I liked it, but it was funny because everyone sounded kind of booky because they made them do it like shit in one take. And
Shit
they're
in one
all
take?
auto-tuned.
Oh,
They're
okay.
all auto-tuned and it sounds horrendous.
I can't think. What's the other one? Oh, Aladdin.
The Lion King.
Never watched Aladdin, but I heard good things about Aladdin.
I haven't seen
Beauty.
any of them.
I've watched the old films and I actually watched, speaking of Jungle Book, I watched the new one and the original one as well. The original, like, old as fuck Jungle Book is really good.
Of course it is.
Fucking sick.
Well-
Shere Khan's cool as fuck.
There are a bit of a product of some of the time, though. Some of them.
I like the like Brothers Grimm. Is it Brothers Grimm that a lot of them are based off of?
Yes.
Like the original stories.
Yeah.
Are super fucked up. Like in I think Cinderella, instead of like crushing their foot into the slipper to try and be the like princess, they just fucking like cut their toes off to make the shoe
that's
fit.
it.
Yeah.
That I dig. But I don't know. Anyone got any fun facts?
Didn't like Ariel in the Brothers Grimm like turn to sea foam because he didn't want her
Yeah.
because she wouldn't talk or something. I can't remember. It's a bit fucked up to base so many kids things off of fucked up.
Walt Disney was a fucked up dude.
Yeah.
Do you reckon, like, you know how everyone's like, oh, the plastic that we just like drop on the floor that gets put in landfill, archaeologists are gonna get confused as fuck, digging up old plastic spoons. And I think like, if Disneyland or Disney World or any of those get like submerged underwater or something and get discovered, and they find like, you know, all the like American parks have all the statues of Walt Disney.
Atlantis.
They have like all the statues of Walt Disney holding hands with Mickey Mouse. So like archaeologists are going to find these like ruins underwater and think that like giant sentient talking mice were a thing.
Or that we think there's some kind of deity that we
Like
pray
someone
to.
someone had a like
But then again,
mouse human hybrid son.
if you, like, obviously we know him as Mickey Mouse, but he don't look like no fucking mouse.
He really doesn't.
He doesn't. He looks like an abomination.
That's right, we're calling you out, Mickey. You don't look like a mouse, you
We're gonna
prick.
get sued. Slander.
Look,
The
if
the descriptions of characters in this podcast bear no resemblance to
Look.
real life.
have you seen the pandemic special of South Park?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
I saw it today on TikTok because I don't watch South Park anymore.
It's
Is it when
literally-
they're adults and it's in the future?
No, not that one. No, the pandemic one that's already been
Oh, no.
released. It was
Well, they were trying to like Kenny was trying to discover the cure. Well, the start of coronavirus, and like mysteriously dies while he's close to finding it out. And like Cartman's old and Jewish and pisses off Carl.
no, it's the one where basically Randy and Mickey Mouse go on a long bender, and it turns out that Randy is the cause for Corona because he fucked a bat, and then they're like, "Oh no, it wasn't actually a bat; it was some other marsupial."
Oh,
Fuck knows.
what are they called? No.
Koala herpes.
No, it's a
Oh,
stupid.
chlamydia.
It's a stupid.
It's chlamydia they have, isn't it?
It's a stupid thing that looks kind of like an anteater.
Yeah,
What?
it's got a weird letter in its name.
Yeah.
Zal?
Is it the deer creature?
No, it looks like a mole.
Fuck.
They could
Pangolin?
Pangolin.
Pangolin, that's it, yeah. I knew it was something like that. But yeah, if they can get away with that, we can get away with saying Mickey Mouse doesn't look like a fucking mouse.
He doesn't look like a fucking mouse. He looks like a human with big circles on his head.
I'll tell you what is quite good. Have you seen the cartoons on Disney Plus?
No.
The Mickey Mouse ones.
I absolutely
They're
not
pretty
seen
good.
that.
We're
I
talking
can't-
about the original ones or the
No,
new,
no,
like-
the new ones.
Oh no, because they got the annoying like CGI animation. And
Yeah, but they're actually some of them are quite funny actually, in the way that Disney's and Pixar are quite good at slotting in adult jokes that just float over kids' heads.
You're like,
Speaking of like CGI remasters, it's kind of similar. Have you seen the remastered GTA 3?
Yeah.
On PlayStation, they look like fucking Play-Doh people.
Yeah.
They actually kept the same quality and just like smoothed all the pixels out and they look like Play-Doh.
Yeah, I've been playing the San Andreas one. That's good. It's good shit.
I did better.
Look, shut up, yeah. Oh.
2 might have been bad.
2 might have been a bad idea. Just getting a headache.
Are you gone?
Me?
You left?
No, I'm still here. I'm looking at Mickey Mouse shots.
Oh, we're going to quickly go down a rabbit hole of Mickey Mouse. Oh, Mickey Mouse porn. Let's have a look.
No.
It's got to be Mickey.
Pen.
It's this type. Do you know what I mean?
Just the audio on this is jarring. That elephant just deeply sighed.
Look, it's
Match that audio with that picture.
It's Rule 34.
Rule 34.
I literally have never discovered anything that has not got porn.
Oh my
This is how furries are born.
Yeah.
They jokingly search like Simpsons porn
Yeah,
and
you
like
start-
find Santa's Little Helper and go, oh, actually, that could be the lifestyle for me.
Okay, yeah, there's some weird stuff if you type in Mickey Mouse porn.
There's a lot
No
worse.
doubt.
There's a lot worse.
Just clearing your notifications there, but you just...
What? What? There's nothing there to be seen.
I know, you just...
I could go on to something that's a lot worse.
Don't. Oh. We're looking at our phones. Let's... Fuck you guys. This is a terrible idea.
Yeah, but it's got to be done once.
Oh my god. It wasn't funny.
don't know.
You need to have the second. What, you're asking for the cookie?
Put the cookie down.
I'm dripping.
So, when are you going to explain this ankle bollocks?
Oh,
Is it to do with cankles?
No, I asked us.
no, it is not to do with cankles. It was a fun fact, but I don't feel like we're in the mood for fun facts.
Yes, fun fact.
Crack on.
Well, you know, back in ye olden days where, like, there's like a running joke now of like, oh, she's a slut, she showed her ankles.
Yeah.
Like, it's the origin of that. Do you know what the origin is?
No. Is it something to do
Is
with,
it-
like, you'd show a bit of... Oh.
I think
Ankle.
the misconception is that people were so, like, well covered with clothes in those days that, like, the tiniest bit of skin would be a sign of being a whore.
I think I know this. Can I go?
Yeah.
Was it because prostitutes only had one clean dress and they
Yeah.
didn't want to get it dirty, so they had to lift it up when they were walking through the streets?
Yeah, so women that were, like, of a higher class society had the ability to clean their clothes so they could, like, drag their dresses through the mud and have them laundered for them at the end of the day. Working girls had to still look pretty for business, but only had the one dress and had to keep it away from the mud, so they'd, like, hoik their dress up a bit so they could walk through the mud. And it's how people on the street would identify someone as a prostitute, because they were lifting their dress above the mud.
So it was like synonymous with prostitutes.
Yeah. And that's how it became she's showing her ankles. I thought it was a fun fact.
Yeah. I saw the TikTok earlier or whatever about I heard about it years ago, but you know the daylight robbery saying.
Yeah, that's not true.
What?
About the windows.
Yeah,
That's
the window
not true.
tax. No?
That's not where daylight robbery came. It was true that there was window tax,
Hmm.
and people would board up their windows so they didn't get charged for it come like the time their taxes were due. But it's not where daylight robbery came from.
Oh.
Yeah, I was disappointed too. I can't remember exactly where it came from, but I literally got lost in like a fucking rabbit hole on Reddit where it got debunked.
So we're talking about words. So obviously England used to be split up into shires, wasn't it? Where it was like Leicestershire and all the sort of regional county names. And the person that would run it was called the I think it was the Reef, which was like the king's guard of that county. So the Shire Reef, which then turned into Sheriff, was what they were later known as. So it'd be the Sheriff County.
That's cool as fuck. I've got like a really similar one actually. You know, the and symbol. Do you know what the name of it is?
Ampersand.
Ampersand. Do you know where the word comes from?
Wasn't it? No, I can't remember it.
So it was originally a longer phrase of and per se and then it got shortened down and the symbol like morphed over time to just look like that, and that word is just meant ampersand, and then we just use it as and.
There's a lot of like grammar icons that we don't actually use anymore. Like have you seen the one where it's a question mark and an exclamation mark?
Yes, the something bang.
There's one that's upside down.
I know
as
it's
well.
a very alliterative, not word. I think alliterative. What's the one where it sounds like the word, like bang or clap?
Oh, an onomatopoeia.
Is that onomatopoeia?
Yeah, an onomatopoeia is the sound of an action or the word of a sound.
I know it's a word like that. The name for it.
That's one of the things that I learned in like year 3 that is just drilled into my brain. I remember looking up at it on the wall, onomatopoeia, and I'm like, I need to remember this for fucking no reason.
I can't fucking type. Interrobang.
That's it.
Mhm. What was your fact about it?
I don't know. But what does it actually do? I can't remember. That was it. I remember that it's a weird thing, but I can't remember
Isn't
what
it
it does.
just like an aggressive like line of questioning, like when you're shocked and questioning, like, oh my god, she's pregnant?
Yeah, so instead of doing both, you can just use the combination.
Oh, no, it does.
Oh my god.
And then you've got like the upside down one. What the fuck is that called?
The backward question mark was proposed by the printer for the book Eat, Shoots and Leaves, which I've read, which is a fucking nightmare to read.
You
you're
tried
dyslexic.
reading Craftwork Orange. Also fucking sucks.
But Eat, Shoots and Leaves is all about grammar and how grammar is weird. When you're dyslexic, it's the worst thing to try and read because none of it makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, they tried to do the backwards question mark for a rhetorical question.
Do you know what? I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I'd use it. Oh my god, I made fun of those signs and you have one.
Shut up.
I'm so sorry.
I got it bought for me.
Game zone.
A lot of these are proposed ones. I don't think they ever come to fruition.
That was like
Fruition?
It's the same thing, is it not? Is it the fruiting?
Fruitation.
Like the fruiting of a plant?
It's like, do you remember the weird B in German?
The Charter S.
Which stands for like
Double S,
yeah,
Charter S, yeah.
That's no longer a thing.
My friend has one in her name, so gutted to be her. Her surname's Kalasa.
The what?
Yeah, and it's got the Shafter S in it, and to my knowledge, she still uses it. Oh no, she changed her name on Facebook.
Have I been pronouncing it wrong?
It's fruition, not fruitian.
Fruitation.
Doesn't say fruitation. Like... Fruition.
Fuck's sake. This is the problem when you're dyslexic and you've been reading books for years. You're just like, aha, fruitation.
Oh,
and then when the one time you go to use it on your own, everyone's like, you fucking idiot.
As a rule, I don't like give people shit for mispronouncing words they've only ever read because it means you're reading and that's never a bad thing. But at the same time, that's fucking hilarious.
Nah, the worst thing is, and I'm going to go down a what if sort of route, but I can tell you now, the funniest thing is when you see like best men reading speeches that they've wrote out.
Yep.
What, and haven't practiced?
And haven't practiced. Do you know what I mean?
Especially when they're trying to do a bit and they're trying desperately to have like the comedic timing and they just can't read.
Yeah. So
it is difficult.
It's just the pressure as well gets you, doesn't it?
We're giving
There's loads of nooses on the screen.
You know who you are. We're giving you a heads up to make sure you practice your goddamn fucking speech.
Oh, that?
Yeah, if you've got a wedding coming up.
Do you know what? I didn't even clock.
If you've got...
I was literally thinking back to when I had to give a speech in front of loads of people. It's very unnerving if you're not used to public speaking.
If you've got a wedding coming up, rehearse.
Oh, I could totally break the third wall. Fourth?
You're making
Third or fourth. We're breaking a wall. Make sure you practice the speech. You prick.
Imagine someone listens to this for God knows what reason in like a couple of years' time, and they're like, motherfuckers knew all this time.
Like, are they talking at me or to me?
I'm sorry.
Have you ever done public speaking?
Yeah. So I recently was on jury service.
Oh.
And
were you the head juror?
I was the foreman, the juror foreman.
Is that what they're called?
And I had to read out like the end.
Where you find that the defendant.
Yeah.
Lame as fuck.
Kind of, yeah. I had to do like the final speech, and I wrote it because I could understand the way that I would say things and stuff like that. And yeah, it was nerve-wracking, quite literally, because there was big wigs just looking at me.
Literally.
I mean, they weren't wearing wigs, but you know.
People keep either like dying or having children where I have to read like Bible verses at like christenings or funerals. I don't know what the fuck it says. It's written stupid. Especially at like Catholic funerals and shit.
Oh, the Catholics.
I'm having to read like a page from the Bible and I hate it. I had to read...
Do they give you the big Bible with the big text, or is it the tiny one?
Just gave it to me on a fucking bit of paper stuck to the reading easel. What's it called? Lectern.
That's a word I haven't heard in a while. Is it? Hold on. If it's a Catholic church, it wouldn't be just one of those box standard wooden ones. Is it going to be a big
golden
eagle? Yeah. What?
What?
Did you say a?
It would be made of.
Altar boy.
Bend over, boy. We need you.
I also had to read like a little at a funeral. Someone died, and I had to read something nice about him, but I didn't really know him. So I had to be like try and like convey a bit of emotion. I was just like, I forgot their name. Someone asked me to read.
You don't have to apply emotion.
No, but I had to look like I knew the person.
No, you just have to do it with confidence, and people
why
believe.
did you have to read something
Sell
if
it.
you didn't know?
You have to sell it.
Sell the debt. Sell
And
it.
people were like, "You are so strong that you held together while publicly speaking."
About your dead friend.
Yeah.
He was a good man. I mean, woman.
Child? Fuck.
A child. No. Oh, jeez.
Fucking, my watch just vibrated and I got confused.
Yeah, see, that's why I couldn't have a smartwatch. It'd send me crazy if it kept on vibrating.
I've had a smartwatch before, and it was killing my battery.
I just turn off notifications for like Discord and shit, otherwise it would be going off all the time.
Oh yeah, I've turned off all Discord notifications.
Yeah.
Discord's the worst.
Especially when it came to about 2 o'clock in the morning, and it goes, Katie is listening to some random fucking song.
What?
On repeat.
Oh yeah, Groovy's gone.
Yeah.
Sad.
Katie is listening to the Hotel California. The fuck is she doing listening to the Eagles at 2 o'clock in the morning?
I'm living my life. Who the fuck is trying to message me on my zombie account?
Fuck boys. You're into zombies. Here's a thing I did the other day.
I think you mean necrophiliacs, Ben.
Oh, it's someone asking me to wear spooky jewellery for free.
No, it's not.
Yeah. I might promote this brand. That's kind of cool. Should I promote it right now to our 0 listeners?
Not unless we're getting paid for it.
I'll be getting free jewellery anyway.
Alright, well, I want free jewellery.
Yeah.
There's 3 of us in this.
They're cool.
Want to be blinged up.
Make sure they send the jewellery first. You don't want to be dishing out the pics or nothing.
Katie's feet pics are also available at her OnlyFans.
You
There's
remember
only
flans?
mantis.
Oh, only manti.
My feet are weird, man.
Yeah, that's
I got
why
that toe thing going on.
That's why you've got a corner of the market.
So I saw.
I suppose you could say
I
a
saw
foothold.
this. I saw this and I was like, I need to see what this is about.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. Is it going to be juggalos?
No, it's literally just girls with like clown makeup on.
Farting about.
Yeah, just fighting. Just clown fots. I was disappointed. I was expecting something a lot better for clown honk posting.
Honk posting.
Have you been on things full of beans that shouldn't be full of beans?
I've stumbled across stuff like that before.
So many things full of beans.
It doesn't spark joy.
My ex was telling me about how she used to get revenge on people that had wronged her, and she would go to she would go to where they lived, and she would open up a can of beans and just pour like a can of beans on their front doorstep or on their car or something like that.
Tuna in the curtain pole.
So what?
Tuna in the curtain pole.
No, it's a thing. You dump a can of beans on someone's front garden. It's a thing. It's called beaning. Is it beaning?
No, I know that's a thing.
Heinzed.
I've heard that it's a thing.
You've had all 57 varieties, bro.
Like, picture it. Someone's in your house. Say, like, you were dating them. They were planning on leaving you because they found out you cheated. Let's just have that scenario out there.
Oh, so you're just talking about random
and before they were going to dip,
things.
they're mad at you. They want you to suffer for a long time with minimal effort.
Like kippers in the sofa bottom.
Unscrew the end. Shove in a bunch of, like, prawns or tuna or something that's going to go really, really fucking rotten for ages. Would you look there?
No.
I mean, I've got quite a sensitive nose. So
you just smell it coming from over here. And you'd think it was something maybe outside.
Until you get magnets. Maggots start, like, drifting out your curtain.
I'd sooner think something was in the fucking walls than in the curtain rod.
But what about, would you flip your sofa over to check there wasn't a kipper stuffed in it?
Maybe.
Yeah.
What, before or after the curtain pole?
Well, now I'm always going to check the curtain pole because I've heard that this isn't an original thought. I heard this from somewhere on the fucking internet, and it's such a good idea. For some stupid reason, I was gifted 50 best revenge cards. You know, like top trump cards. Yeah.
There's 50 of them. There's 50 top revenge things for Christmas when I was about 8, and they've stayed with me for life.
I love that.
So one of them is like
sugar in the petrol tank.
No. Do you know, like, what's that little herb they can grow in, like, pots? Is it cress?
Yeah.
You put cress seeds all over someone's carpet and water it, and you get, especially like shag carpet.
Because they'll grow in anything.
Through. Yeah. So you get cress growing.
And they won't notice for ages if it was in this as well, because green and long.
Yep. Aaron's got a green shag rug, by the way. For anyone who can't see Katie pointing at the floor.
Yeah, I've got... Yeah, no, that's my special rug. I bought that rug. I was expecting it to be a hell of a lot bigger, and then it just turned up, and I was like... Oh,
was it a wish job?
It wasn't Amazon. It was like old school Amazon job.
I was about to say, you're lucky it wasn't like 3 inches, 3 inches wide.
That's what I was sort of like. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. The same as I bought a beanbag, and I was semi-expecting when that turned up to just be like a puff.
Very briefly, back to revenge. If you were the revenge type, how would you do it other than the kipper in the sofa?
But it really has to fit the crime. And it depends what access you have.
I feel like the most unfair one is probably a ping pong ball in the fuel tank.
No, because that's...
Well, no, because if you think about...
That's findable.
No, because it's not. Well, it is, but like not easily, because if you think about it, the second you start driving, it creates a... So the ping pong ball would get like sucked down and wouldn't quite go through, and it would just stop it off and the car would run for a little while. And then it would go and go and go, and then eventually... Donk, and then they'd stop, and then the engine would go off, and the ping pong ball would go back up. Eventually,
it really depends, because...
I just picture someone stop-starting at least like 5 times before they're like, fuck!
Yeah, they'd get a mechanic out. The mechanic would have a fucking clue. And then he'd run back, and eventually they'd have to just change the fuel tank.
Yeah. But
so it cost them a fortune.
It's just the stop-starting of it, just having to stop because the ping pong ball's blocked off all the fuel. And then when they brake, the ping pong ball floating back up and letting it refill.
So the other thing is if you did that to X person, would they be able to trace it back to you? Because you need to have something that they cannot be traced back to. Yeah, but...
I would find a pub that had a ping pong ball table. It wouldn't be easy, but it would stop me having to buy and have any paper trail leading me to the ping pong ball.
Secondly, how are you going to get it in the fuel cap? They lock. They're locked. You can tell you can't drive. Because they're locked. When you lock your car...
Well, obviously, I know them.
So
I find a way.
They're gonna know that you hate them for
No.
whatever they've done.
If I hate someone enough to get revenge on them, they're not going to know about it. That's my ultimate revenge plot. Get really good at hiking. This is the long game. Get really good at hiking. Climb Everest with them and just dash them at the top. No one cares about people dying on Everest.
I think we've gone through this before.
We have. That's why I'm surprised you don't remember.
Just take them up fucking.
If I don't like someone enough to
Snowden.
get revenge, they're not going to know that I don't like them, so I will not be suspected.
Is this keep your enemies closer?
100%.
Fuck that.
Also,
I don't
if I'm
think
sickly
so.
sweet to you in the real world, then sos probably don't. That's a lie.
Someone turn around and you'd just be like, so you fancy going to Everest? And I'll be like, no.
Yeah.
There's more.
Or
There's
the
more
worrying thing is when I
subtle
turn
ways.
around and go, yes.
If I ever
do.
suggest an activity that requires actual fitness levels above couch potato, then you should be concerned. My friend moved to Norway a little while ago, and he was like, "You should come out and see me. You can sleep on crash on the sofa, and we'll go hike one of the mountains near where I live." And I'm like, "Oh, that's such a good idea. Free trip to Norway. Yeah, I'll do that. Cool. Pandemic happened, and I've been getting away with it, not going for 2 years. It's great. I'm going to go immediately afterwards, but."
Oh god, and you've had all these years to train for it as well.
And all I've been doing is eating.
Yeah, we asked you to go for a walk and you're like, no.
I attempted walking at the place that we wanted to go walking, but it was 1, very cold, 2, very muddy.
One.
We walked in a swamp,
Yeah,
and there were people.
Where?
There was a person with a dog.
With me?
Yeah. You know when we parked up at the location, walked the cold concrete path, and then put me and the person that we were with took 3 steps into the mud and went, I'm out.
Oh yeah.
But then when me, you, and that same person
went to the
other place, went to the thing, and
she's fucking stacked
literally
it.
fucking stacked it in the mud. And she was like, "This is so much fun."
Yeah, but
We should go back there.
Yeah.
We should have done it today. Cookie.
Trying to think of other revenge things. There's lots of revenge, like you said, for if someone's got a car because it's easily accessible.
Slashing 3 tyres instead of 4.
Or even 2.
Just all 4.
No, 3.
Just do 4.
4 insurance will cover it.
So you just come
3
back.
insurance won't, and they'll have to replace 3 tyres.
You just come back in a week's time, just do all 4 tyres again. The best thing to do is get a pair of side cutters and just cut the filling cap off as well, so they have to replace the tyre.
Oh, these taste better colder.
Brake fluid and a water pistol, because it will strip the paint off.
Nice.
Expanding foam.
Oh, I've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the door sill.
Everywhere, in every
Also,
crevice.
Yeah. Or if you can actually open the door. Apparently, there's a thing where, I've never actually heard anyone try this in real life, but apparently, if you freeze it and cut the end off, and you chuck it in when it warms up, it will start to expand.
Oh.
The whole thing inside.
It's just like a ticking time bomb.
Yeah,
I once.
I wouldn't want to be the one that tries to freeze it and it doesn't work, and you start cutting through it and just go fucking everywhere.
I worked for the head office of a very popular UK car manufacturer, and some of the shit people put in their fuel tank is unbearable. Jet fuel.
The jet fuel should work.
It did not. It did not. Jet fuel in the fucking
Was it a petrol?
Corsa, the old Corsa, like a B Corsa.
Yeah, but was it petrol or diesel?
I can't remember. I think it was diesel.
I was going to say diesel. I can get the theory
Where did you get jet fuel?
at the airport.
Yeah. We know plenty of people that work
I
at
can,
the
I can
airport.
go get jet fuel.
Yeah.
Do it. Call in your bluff. Do it now. How much is jet fuel?
It's not fucking cheap.
Give me a price.
I can get it.
I want to see your process. You gonna?
Hold on. We could ask the bee dog.
True. You know someone else that works there now.
I still haven't got that guy's name.
Yeah, right.
Work.
Okay, you don't need to get me jet fuel, but the point stands.
Yeah.
There's literally 2 places.
My main problem.
There's a mini airfield 6 miles away, 8 miles away from here.
Yeah.
And then I used to work. I did a little bit of work at the Shell fueling station at the airport. So I used to have people's numbers, and they will have no problem with siphoning off a litre of jet fuel for me to put it in someone's car.
Like, surely petrol or diesel would probably just be cheaper than jet fuel. I don't know why this person put it in their tank.
The thing is...
AdBlue?
What, AdBlue? What about it?
They put it in there, not where it was meant to go. I can't remember where they put it.
In the tank?
Yeah. I can see that being an easy mistake for, morons.
It says it on the bottle.
Yeah, but they're probably
I don't know.
No, it absolutely says it on the bottle.
What, do not put in your fuel tank?
Yeah, but no, I've never read the bottle
Like in
of an AdBlue.
fucking bold letters. Like, it's not... Like, next time you go to the petrol station, just have a look. Have a look at a bottle of
Okay, so that present I bought you, did you open it up before you read the instructions? This is literally what people do.
Oh,
it's only when someone has a problem they go...
Yeah, but look how tiny they are. Right? That's
So?
huge.
So?
You've got fucking glasses.
I've just put my glasses on
glasses on
to read the information on this. It's a mini microphone. By the way, I don't know why I'm looking at it like it's a fucking person. The microphone does not use headphones, earphones with wheat. Because the headphones, earphones and microphone would conf space licked with wheat arising from NOI space SE. Do not charge the phone when the disc of microphone, otherwise there will be current sound. If the recorded song sounds small or there is a SL space IGHT squeak, because the cable is not connected, good reason. According to the above method of inspection, control reconnection. Do not use the 0 to 3 year old children alone. For your parents to accompany the next use. Apple system supports Listen Sing. Listen to the playback with a capital K at the end. Brackets. Sound effect as awesome. Andrews after only the first recording.
I mean, that's broken English, but you can get the gist.
I mean, Andrews. Andrews after only the first recording.
Androids after only the first recording.
Andrews.
Andrews. As in
the name,
person.
Andrews.
As in Prince. Pedo.
Nuts.
Where did wheat come from? The microphone does not use headphones, earphones with wheat. And then why is the wheat arising from the noise?
It comes from
Welcome
the fuck back, both of you.
What? You were going off on a ramble about wheat fucking microphones. We were just giving you time to say.
Yeah.
Apart from yawning over here.
Would you like my cookie? Are you call him Andrew?
What other
No, I'm gonna finish the cookie. It was to see how you'd react. You don't need.
what other revenge tips have you got? Weed killer's a good one in someone's garden.
No, don't get me fucking started. Aaron knows where I'm going. Because he hates where I'm going. He hates where I'm going. Japanese knotweed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fucking shout.
We've spoken about Japanese knotweed before.
It was like the biggest, fuck the Tories move, going to a really fancy golf course and, just dashing some Japanese knotweed over the wall.
Although it's highly illegal.
If you're caught.
That's a form of terrorism.
I don't think it is.
I think it is.
I don't think it is. Well, throwing Japanese knotweed on a golf course.
Yeah, let's get you to do it. See what happens. See if our other friends
you're not even meant to go anywhere fucking near it.
What, Japanese knotweed?
Yeah.
People have it growing in their gardens and
I know.
it lowers your property value.
Because it's a fucking terrible plant.
But a good revenge tactic.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Although we're not condoning any of this.
Very invasive, don't do it. Or do, I don't know. I'm a stranger on the internet. I just love that you're going from manic laughter to exhaustion in 3 seconds and then switching straight back. Do you want the pot noodle?
No, I haven't got the munchies.
I'm trying to think what else there is. I used to know loads.
Maybe you've just grown as a person.
No, forgetful in his old age.
You can put glue in locks. That's a cunt.
Yeah.
Or even worse, you can file a key down. So there's a really steep point on the front and the rest of it's quite high. Put it in there, lock, it should fit because it's quite...
And then snap it.
All the pins are out and then snap it.
But that's easy to get out with glue.
No.
It ain't.
Super glue something to it.
Not with a high pitch on it.
Yeah.
If you just want to be petty and not actually ruin anyone's life, just leave someone's windscreen wipers up.
I mean, that's
you only really notice when
child's
you
play.
get in.
Child's play.
You only notice when you get in. That's what I mean. That's why I said it's like.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's something I do to people I like.
Yeah.
We're talking about people I really hate. I did give someone advice about leaving a Bluetooth speaker because they hated their neighbour so much they moved. So I was like, you should get a Bluetooth speaker and put it in the floorboards and just start playing fucking shit. You should park nearby, link up to it and just blast fucking horror sounds. You're like 2 a.m. while no one's in the house.
Especially if you're like an electrician, you could easily hook up like a socket under the floorboards.
Yeah.
And just keep it powered.
Yep.
Lock.
I don't know that one.
Connect to someone's Wi-Fi printer and just like keep printing out fake ransom notes.
Yeah.
Like just non-specific ones, just like we've got something that belongs to you. Bring the stuff at this time to our place, to our spot. Or like, I don't know, print out like raunchy notes from like a potential cheating spouse.
Yeah, you could send knickers in the post from the other person, like just to their spouse. Or what's another one?
Just like if you've got an open window, just fling in hairbands.
You could fuck their spouse.
You could literally fuck them. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the fucking biggest power trip. Did you hear that thing with the dude went on the radio, as in like a phone-in thing, and they were talking about revenge, and he was saying like, I think they were reconciling. They were like, is there someone you want to like reconnect with? Can we call them for you if you're too nervous to call them? Like a date or a friendship, whatever. So one guy phoned in and gave him the number of this other guy and rang him. And so they had like a big speech with him saying like, oh, what do you want to do? He's like, I just want to reconnect. And then the other guy got connected to the call and he just went on a massive speech about how he bullied him so much in school that he fucked his mum and then like fucked and chucked her.
Yeah, I read about that. That was fucking amazing. I was literally...
You bullied me, so I fucked and chucked your mum.
I was literally about to say, I'm going to take your mother out for a nice seafood dinner and never call her again.
Oh, my feet are cold, man.
There's loads.
You got cold tootsies.
I got cold tootsies.
Cold tootsies.
If you can get access to their laptop, you could completely fry it.
Mm.
You can get one of them
USB key.
Yeah,
USBs.
kill keys, yeah. Whatever they're called.
Although a lot of places lock off their USB ports now. For that exact reason.
Because it's very easy.
Yeah.
Just like your mum.
We had an agreement. You're going to stop talking about fucking my mum.
Do you know what's infuriating if you work in an office is if you fold all of the printer paper.
Yeah, or just use the microwave to cook fish. That's bad.
Oh my god, yeah.
Or soup.
Yeah, without a cover.
Yeah.
If you're going to microwave soup in the office, don't be a fucking savage and put a cover on it. But just like leave one big spoon.
Put all the spoons in the microwave. What?
Leave 1 tablespoon. So people have to like, guess
knife.
how much a teaspoon of sugar is.
Or a punch spoon. Ladle.
We're using other people's mugs and putting them in the sink.
Leaving lipstick on them.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great if you're a bloke as well. You just put a lipstick on, just leave it on the mug. I know it's a woman. It's got lipstick on.
Hey Sandra, can I use your lipstick?
The best prank I've ever seen was I was working on a site and the scaffolder had all these. He said they were French, but yeah, they were micro firecrackers. Mm-hmm. The ones you see the Americans have all the time. Mm. And someone's carrying a scaffold tube down this corridor, and he fucking good shot just flinged it down into this scaffold pole. Oh. And obviously it blew up, and the guy shit himself through all of these scaffold poles up in the air. And it come raining down on him. I've never seen someone shit their pants like that before.
My best actual revenge was actually quite recently. It's when I was working at the head office for the car place, and I got Infinity War spoiled for me.
Oh yeah.
And I think I told you this story recently, but I told it wrong. Yeah, I had it spoiled for me by someone I worked with, and he was fucking like enjoying it for like 2 weeks afterwards. And WrestleMania was very soon after Infinity War came out, and he was so hyped. I stayed up. He didn't. He had it recorded. I stayed up. He did not stay up. I found out who won. I wrote it on a piece of paper, a thick piece of paper, like no light getting through kind of paper. We had laser mouse
Mice.
shit going at work. So I wrote it on a bit of paper and I taped it to the little red laser on his mouse, so that when he checked to see why his mouse wasn't working, he was just fucking confronted with the spoiler.
That's brilliant.
And it was the best thing ever.
That's great.
He hated me for like ages, and then we all got made redundant, and I never had to see him again. Best of days.
I don't think I've ever pulled some like proper revenge.
I think that was deserved revenge. It was like an equal
That's payback.
punishment. It was proportionate, yeah.
That's payback, that's fine. It's not like he fucked his mother and chucked her.
That's such a power move. What are you laughing at?
I could feel the awkwardness.
I was staring at you.
Yeah, okay.
That's what you felt.
Oh.
Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Is water a fire No.
No.
Is fire a solid, a liquid, or a gas? I don't know the answer. I feel like it's closer to, like, plasma.
Gas.
Um,
It's a spicy gas.
It has properties of all three.
it is a... The
Newtonian fluid.
It is non-Newtonian.
It is a gas.
Is it though? Because it also has the properties of
It's
other
not solid. The fuel is solid. The fire is not solid.
Yeah, it's a spicy gas.
It is a...
But it's not a gas. It's plasma, not a gas or a solid. Is
Right.
it? It's in a transient state between being composed of the elements prior to ignition and the spent fumes. So there's a whole thing. I know that like it kind of fits into every category with at least one of its properties.
I don't think it fits into a liquid.
Well,
Unless the fuel...
It will occupy the space it's in, like a liquid.
Not necessarily.
But I think that's what it was.
I think it depends on what the fuel is. If the fuel is a liquid, then yes, it's a liquid and a gas. But it is the act of a chemical change, isn't it?
Yeah. I need to actually research things before I fucking talk about them, because I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, you don't. It's a valid question.
Yeah, I feel...
It's a valid question.
Because I want to know what properties it has that defines it as a liquid.
What is the definition of a plasma? Is it not just a transient state of gas to liquid?
Right, here's the reasons it doesn't fit into it. Right, so it's not a solid, so that can be ruled out. But it's not really liquid or a gas. Yeah, most gases have no fixed shape or volume. So it's not a gas.
Plasma is as a state, is a form of highly charged or heated gas.
But I don't think it has the heat requirements to be a plasma.
Plasma is a superheated matter, so hot the electrons are ripped away from the atoms, forming an ionised gas.
Which rules out fire as being a plasma as well, but it's probably the closest one.
Go call Bill Nye. We're just here to get high.
Yeah. Fire doesn't fall into a gas category because it doesn't expand in the same way gas does. It doesn't fall into a liquid because it doesn't have a fixed volume, and it doesn't fall into a solid because it doesn't have a fixed shape.
But we can all agree it's the spicy gas.
It's... God, what was that noise?
Huh?
I was saying it's a spicy gas.
It's the spicy gas.
Also, is water lava... No. Yeah. Is water lava and are you a lava monster?
We did this before.
I want to know. You didn't give me a direct answer. You just made fun of me.
Because that's the point.
No, it's a valid question.
I said yes.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Did you make fun of me?
Why is this a fucking inquisition?
Where are
the Spanish?
You were going to say inquiry. Is this an inquiry?
Is this an inquisition inquiry?
Did you have wine
Is
and
this the
cheese?
Spanish Armada?
Aqua.
This is the
They're all
Spanish,
underwater.
the Spanish inquiry.
Inquirer.
Excuse me, I get better take a shit.
Oh, you're shitting mid-podcast.
Oh, God.
Find the light the first time.
What?
You've been in there already. How did you forget what the light was?
In my house.
But you did it like 10 minutes ago. Why is he shitting so much? I want food, but I don't want the cookie.
Give me the cookie.
No, I'm pacing myself. I am pacing myself, but I am snacky.
I got bitches
all
all on my dick and every day, sucking on my balls, licking on my balls. Bitches, they know. Sticking in that booty hole, my balls, suck on my balls. Yeah.
There was a whole hair in my mouth. There was a fucking whole hair in my mouth.
Oh, jeez. So.
When did you get a whole fucking bottle of concentrated Vimto cordial?
I've been drinking it.
It's just cordial. Oh no, it's not cordial. I thought it was just undiluted. Is it?
It's diluted.
Okay. Do you have squash?
No, this was the last of the squash.
Realize how much of my squash I drank.
So, Katie earlier on was having a go at me because I have literally nothing in my cupboards.
You have a pot noodle in one cupboard.
Yep.
You have 2 wine glasses that you did not purchase. Someone you were briefly dating purchased for you because you live like an animal. And in another cupboard, you have a can of butane and a lint roller.
Yeah, that's the utilities cupboard.
Is that all you need?
I mean, yeah. Make sure I don't got any fluff on my clothes. Especially if I'm wearing black. You know, fluff. Black
Did someone just
attracts
hit the
fluff.
fucking window?
Huh?
Did someone just hit the damn window?
No.
I just heard a thud.
No, that was
me sitting down.
Yeah.
On glass?
Yes.
It was either that or it was the ball cock in the toilet. In the toilet.
What a name.
The ball cock. Oh, what's
May
the one
have
on
been
the
a
car?
bad idea.
What's the one? The dipstick.
What the fuck is on the TV right now?
I believe this is a Playmobil game.
Why?
Because in the background we've got something on the TV just to, stimulate the people that are here, i.e. me.
Are you
Stimulated?
I'm stimulated.
Stimulated by Playmobil?
Yeah, I'm stimulated by...
Did you tell your therapist this?
I mean, I haven't got a therapist at the moment. If there's any listening, hit me up.
Pro bono, obviously.
Pro bono, yes.
The problem is, it's a good cookie.
It is a good cookie.
Well, good at baking.
Good cookie.
Mm.
Yeah. So I think we could probably all do with therapists. Therapy.
I don't know if the word therapist is Latin or Greek.
Yeah, therapy. We need therapies, please.
Aaron has assumed Latin.
Or just pies in general. They don't have to be therapies. That was kettle clicking. Chill out.
It's the ghost of your decisions.
Oh, there's a lot of ghosts. But again, a lot of acquaintances that have been around here have said that they think this place is haunted.
No, it's not old enough.
Nah, don't.
Well, this was a retirement building, so there's probably maybe at least one old fogey.
Yeah, but they don't haunt where they properly died. They haunt where the people that they love are.
Yeah, but I'm upstairs.
Stupid.
If they're old, they probably might not have been able to get downstairs.
If I'm dead, I'm not going to want to watch my loved ones. That's sad. I'm going to want to watch people falling over and stuff.
Or they'd be having a field day
Unless
here.
Unless you don't get to choose. Unless, as Aaron said, you just have to haunt where you died.
I'd quite like to be worm food.
I think the ghosts in here would be they'd just look at me and they're just like, we're fucking fed up with this.
Let's be honest, who's wanted us?
masturbating again?
Who's wanting us? We don't do anything.
Oh.
This is it.
Yeah,
I hope they're not.
If they're stuck here, they're just going to be like, oh, what's he fucking doing now?
Having a crank watching Die Hard.
Yeah, why is he watching fucking Bo Burnham again?
Why is he watching Playmobil?
Why is he watching Playmobil? How do we control this? Where is the...
No.
No.
Rule 34.
No.
Rule 34.
Yes.
Rule 34.
If you search Playmobil porn, you're going to get put on a list.
I'm already. Jokes on you. I'm already on a list.
We're already on several lists. I'm putting it on incognito first.
It doesn't
Yeah, that
help.
doesn't protect you from the fucking authorities.
Yeah.
Imagine it just pinged up like, shit, they're trying to hide something. That's like how you told them to spy.
I had a friend that got a random ad on Snapchat, and like it was just a dick pic got sent to him like immediately.
Cool.
And he was like, "Nice dick, bro," and was just like fucking around, and he got like pulled up on it and had to have his like phone looked at by the police because he was an underage guy that had sent the picture. It was just a random ad on Snapchat that he just accepted to be like, "Hey, who's this?" And he immediately got a dick pic and made like a joke about it and got like
Well, that's fucked up.
yeah. Like it was super recent as well. He's only just been like cleared of not being a nonce.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying about how
Hold on.
people should not be let into clubs if they do not have ID.
Straight up, because I am going to assume that everyone in a nightclub is going to be 18.
I mean,
You shouldn't have to ID people in an over 18 space.
No, exactly. And I know I did it. And, yeah, I don't care. But,
Yeah, but like,
I shouldn't have been allowed.
if I had been like a little hoe when I was like 14, 15, I could have been, because I looked pretty old when I was that age, and I could have probably got into
And what you're
PlayStation
looking for is haggard.
Yeah.
Oh
True.
my god.
True.
No, it was bad. Like, I feel bad for the people that I fucked about with, and they didn't know. What do you mean you're only 16? Yeah, that must have sucked.
So
But you don't tell them during the act. You tell them in the morning.
Can't undo it now.
Yeah.
Can't unnunce me now.
Because you want to be a Nancy man.
Why is the only snack available to me the last of Aaron's Pringles, which I feel bad about eating?
Don't eat all my Pringles.
Exactly my point. Or the cookie.
They've got rid of the share button.
What?
Yeah.
What?
What?
On what?
You know how you used to
Quick.
have the stream button? Yeah, they got rid of it.
On what? Oh, on the hub. Okay.
Yeah. And
Shit, I better turn my volleyball.
see, look what I found. I found Lego Hub on the hub.
Oh, you didn't have the balls to search Playmobil, no?
Oh yeah, I did, but Lego came up, and it's just a guy.
Is he putting Lego in him?
He's putting Lego together. He's making Lego. It's a bit weird having also, adverts for normal stuff you find on the hub next to a guy just building Lego.
They have got rid of the server.
Rude.
I mean, how am I meant to cast it?
How am I meant to show my family?
Anyway.
I figure
I didn't realise how many weird videos there were on the hub
Really?
that are not related to
Oh, there's loads.
normal hub
Do
activities.
you know what I think the weirdest and most interesting, not for porn reasons, videos that I found on there is internal cameras
I mean, down there?
in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
I've seen a couple of videos of that.
Fucking super interesting though, right?
Yeah.
Not even from a porn standpoint, because it's not exactly getting off to material.
Have you seen the ejaculation one?
Yeah.
They're
We all watched the same video. Is that weird?
Yeah,
I think there's only
no,
one actual
I've seen that
finishing
one, yeah.
video.
I'm struggling on the Playmobil Rule 34.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
absolutely watching a TikTok who I'm friends with this woman, and I'm only friends with this woman because she's the literal vicar of Dibley.
Yeah.
The parish. She is the vicar of Dibley, and
Okay.
she put out a video. Her daughter put out a video about it. So I was like, "Where's your mum?" Followed her, and she followed me back.
No.
And I'm friends with the vicar of Dibley. Isn't she just the sweetest thing?
I mean, I feel let down by the internet now.
Rule 35.
35?
Yeah.
Oh no.
If it doesn't exist, you need to make it.
no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Aaron, you looked first.
I mean,
I
I
can almost
slightly
guarantee this is
found
gonna be a
some
woman
shoddy
laughing.
drawings, but
I can't. Look. You've got such an easy starting point. Look.
the mermaid.
Am I going to have to pay an artist now to do Rule 34 fucking Playmobil. The rules have to be followed out. Get off of TikTok.
No.
You can't make me.
Get out of my sandwich.
Yeah, stop doing TikTok whilst we're podcasting.
You were scrolling through Instagram, you were scrolling through Facebook, and don't say that you weren't actively scrolling through Facebook, because I saw you scroll, people you may know, scroll to the left. You were having a good look.
I've only been looking for things that are related to what we're talking about.
I saw you just damn scrolling through Instagram. You know when you were in a hole somewhere?
Yeah, but he's looking at a white woman.
I was. But it's because of this.
White
and
woman
it keeps drawing me back in. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, the ticks.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah,
Has a
look.
literal caption.
Oh.
Yeah, but look. Look at the new post.
Obvious, there's a fucking caption there.
Ugh, yeah.
I mean, how do you get that many ticks on you?
Anyway, why are you in your shirt like that? That rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie chicken.
Where's the chicken?
I wonder how far we can break Aaron down.
I don't know, but he's...
You sound like a rooster right now.
Look at I have a tingly brain. Right now.
Crying.
You are crying. Oh my god, yes.
What?
Show Aaron the meme.
I know this isn't great podcasting, but I'm going to break Aaron tonight.
Why are you this giggly? This is great.
I've been broken by less people.
Ugh. That's a weird teeth scenario.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird shit on Facebook when you look properly.
My brain's tingling. That feels nice. How are we going to break Aaron? Is it with memes?
Yes, of course.
I need to bang out the Crazy Frog meme then.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm into the crazy frog.
I don't know if you are. Depends on which posts you've seen, I guess. This is...
I'm one of myself. Who comes up with those ideas, really? I mean, I can understand it. Maybe.
I've seen so much weird shit. Weird shit doesn't freak me out anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like long Furbies.
Long Furbies.
Not the prostitute you pay on Sunday night.
Me drunkenly creeping through
Hate to break it to you, but
You haven't paid me.
guess what? It's Sunday night.
You haven't paid me.
All I can think about is that fucking expensive cat food.
Shiba?
What, are you hungry?
The duck.
The duck?
Oh, from Christmas. Oh, yeah.
It was a duck terrine, but it looked and smelled like cat food.
Oh, yeah. That was one of those misconception things until you started eating it and you're like, this still has the consistency of cat food, but...
It looked like it came straight out of like a wartime cookbook.
Were you having duck pate?
Yeah, but it was like a terrine. It was
Oh, a
chunky.
terrine, yeah. Yeah, it's delicious.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was so goddamn good.
I even ate the little mushrooms that were just pure vinegar, to be fair.
Yeah, they're going to be banging.
I got given a present on the street by a stranger, and I was like, what are the fucking odds that this is
I'm
biblical?
say mum.
And I literally ripped one bit of paper off. Fuck's sake.
Yeah?
It was me.
What did you vibrate? Put the cookie down.
This is called pacing yourself.
Nah. I wanted it hard, fast, and...
In your ass?
In my face.
Ooh. I can't believe you didn't get snacks.
You said you
You've
were going to.
eaten most
did
of my
say you were
fucking
going to.
snacks.
He's got half a pot of Pringles.
Did.
You did.
He did have half pot Pringles. I'm getting takeaway.
God damn.
Great.
Batch has eaten most of my Pringles.
Calm down. Just eat.
So Betty White died.
No shit. Oh, there was she like fucking trolled people. She let People magazine publish her like article about her 100th birthday and then just fucking immediately died. Like it was her best joke in her whole career.
She had a very long career. She probably
did
had
have
some
a very
bangers.
Oh, she's taken some length, I tell you.
Fuck Betty White.
Hold on,
Especially now.
Betty White porn.
Plenty of people.
There's going to be so much Betty White porn.
There's got to be in there.
Speaking of old iconic actors being weirdly sexy.
Oh, what a link.
Angela Lansbury, nearly called her Angela Flansbury, but Angela Lansbury has a workout video from like the late 70s, early 80s, and she's just all in spandex, like doing yoga poses, and oh my god! I love that Betty Boop is the next one.
Hold on, should we have a look see when it was posted? Oh,
Just
1 year ago. 1 year ago.
Too early. Premature.
Pretty much.
What do they call it again? A type of...
I'm sorry.
A tribute.
Yeah, it's a tribute.
Why the fuck did Uber Eats just come up when I absolutely searched Just Eat? That's some shit.
Yeah, because they pay
I know they
more
pay.
in the ad revenue to be pushed up higher in the search.
No,
Well, it's why you don't click the first link that appears. That's how
I never
you
have
get
done it,
fraud.
even when the algorithm didn't work like that.
That's
I was
how
like,
you get fraud.
even when the algorithm didn't necessarily work like that on Google and it was just on relevance, I was like, I don't trust the first one, I'm going to go to the second one. Don't know why. Aaron, without telling me your postcode, tell me your postcode. I'll fucking read now, you can read that out.
Here, read this out, Aaron.
Does anyone else try to fart while masturbating to anal porn so it smells like you're really there, or is that just me?
Pick the man that doesn't really care for anal to read that out.
How can you not care for anal?
Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Use a bottle, you know.
Oh, that's a good
Go
point.
fuck yourself.
I couldn't not use the word take it.
Have you had it too much?
No.
Is that what this is? Have you been
Not
oversaturated?
No, I think...
Have you just had poor anal?
Yes.
Well, wait till you have good anal.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I had it once with my ex.
Wait until you don't have someone that like dips it in a little and goes, I did really well, and then stops.
Oh, no.
It's like a roast dinner. You wouldn't want it every day.
And you wouldn't want it soggy.
You wouldn't want it.
Soggy and overboard.
You would. Yeah. It has to be just right. It has to be a good portion.
Crispy veg. Goose fat.
Oh, the roast potatoes better be banging.
Are we still talking about it?
Yeah,
you
wait.
need
I don't know
a
if that's...
thin slab of long beef.
A little bit pink in the middle.
What's this
You
say?
need a parsnip of accurate size.
If there is Brussels sprouts or, runner beans, you might not want to stick it in there.
Yeah, wash the veg first.
No, I was talking about,
Oh. I was talking about poo in your parsnips.
Yeah. Pin in the parsnip?
Poo on your parsnips.
Oh, poo on the parsnip. Or gravy on the parsnips.
Aaron,
Gravy would have been a lot better.
I can't help but notice you stopped looking on Uber Eats.
Because there's nothing open on Uber Eats.
We're in.
Bumfuck no.
Yeah, I was actually going to say the place name. Paragon.
Not as bad as me.
Tell me something I don't know. I once fucked a jar of goose fat while watching your sex tape. To Paris Hilton. Hilton. I wash myself with a rag on a stick.
I'm eating the rest of your Pringles and fucking your mum.
Don't eat my Pringles.
There's not many left. I'm going to eat them all.
Oh.
Or I'm going to cook your pot noodle. What would you rather?
Oh. I thought you were going to get pizza.
They're an hour away.
Oh. Well. Oh.
What's in your fridge?
Nothing.
You still have that barrel, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, we could probably drive to get pizza.
You ain't driving fucking anywhere, boy.
Do you know what I've had stuck in my head as well recently? Billy Ocean. I wonder if he's dead.
Please don't.
Is he dead?
Oh, have you ever heard of in? I want to say Japan. I'm not quite sure, but it's a place where they selectively raise chickens, so there's no salmonella in them, so you can have medium rare chicken.
That's cool as fuck.
What?
Yeah.
You can breed them to not have salmonella.
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 So you're enchanting something.
I thought Snape was in here.
Salmonella.
Oh no, I've got the shits.
Salmonella?
Yeah.
Salmonella? Yeah, okay. Salmonella?
I imagine, like, uncooked chicken would just be tough as shit. It's hard enough to
Oh,
cut.
it would be very slimy. It's making me want to vom.
I'm just literally picturing pulling, like, veins and shit and muscle out of chicken. And it's... How's Big N going?
It's chicken Is it tataki? Is that how you pronounce that?
Tataki.
We are fucking wrong.
Tataki.
It's chicken breast and chicken liver seared over hot coals. It is a Japanese
delicacy.
It's a Japanese dish called toriyashi. That word.
Which one? Torisashi. So it's like chicken sashimi.
The country's health minister has warned about the danger of eating raw and undercooked chicken.
Yeah, it's like chicken sashimi. I'm guessing that literally translates to raw chicken. That's what sashimi translates to raw fish. That looks fucking horrific.
Oh god.
It looks like
making
those,
my stomach turn.
It looks like the jumbones that you give dogs.
Yes.
Jumbos.
Yeah, you're right. It loosely translates to raw bird.
Yeah. Yeah, sashimi is raw
But
fish.
is that only disgusting to me because I've been brought up that it's disgusting, or do you think it's ingrained in us?
If you've ever had to pull out the bits of shit out of a chicken, you just instantly, I guess, have a gross affliction with raw chicken. Because I'll eat raw beef.
Well, this is what I'm saying. You eat raw beef, even though you've seen.
I quite like it.
You've seen how a cow gives zero fucks running around a field with shit all up his arse. But you wouldn't do it.
And we'll drink the milk that has like pus and blood in it.
Yeah, but I know. Obviously, it's the denseness of the meat, which is why you can do it. But why does it? Even though I know it can be done safely, why is it still giving me the?
Yeah, it's giving me the ick. I don't know. Weird.
Oh, the ick. That's the word.
The
that's the word with the kids now. What gives you the ick in a man?
They put something in the microwave to cook it, and then they go, oh, actually, I put the timer on for too long, and then they just open the microwave and walk away and leave the time on it.
Yeah?
That little.
Mild ick. No, a real ick. What's a real ick? Outside of just like normal red flags, or?
Yeah, it was like a personal ick.
Teeth. Hygiene. Like, not brushing teeth first, like, in the morning. Like, you'll be there, you'll get up and go, I'm just gonna go brush my teeth now. And then, like, 4 hours later, like, have you brushed your teeth today? I'm like, I don't know. Like, how can you not know? How can you not feel plaque on your teeth? Go fucking brush your teeth, Helen. That's my ick.
I got a really good one. Girls that don't wash their hairs down the fucking plug hole when they're in the shower.
Alright, Beardy. I bet you suffered it.
What? Yeah. I just make sure I look down when I'm done and just...
If I'm having a bath, I always like rinse the bath out after myself anyway, so it doesn't get scummy.
Yeah, but do you clear the plug hole out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got one of those
there's plenty of people that don't.
I got one of those eBay sticks.
Ooh.
Or they just leave hairs in like the shower tray. Or on the wall, whatever, and you just go to get in there.
I used to do that when I was younger.
It's like, you fucking disgusting.
My intention would be, normally when I was younger, that if like my hair comes out while I'm washing it, it's like...
Stick it to the wall.
Yeah, stick it to the wall. When it dries off, you can just put it in the bin, but then you end up going, that's a lot of hair. I'm curious to see how much hair I fucking lost. That reminded me of the box you were talking about earlier.
Oh, 100%. The fear box.
But yeah, I would be like, oh my god, that's a lot of hair. Am I going to go bald? And I'd just like collect it over and over again. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, that is the box. I want a box. Have you still got that box? The gun. No.
Shh.
It's not a real gun. Why are you shushing me? I played this briefly. Sorry, there was more with YouTube.
This is the second one.
No. I didn't play this. I watched a playthrough of this, but I didn't play it. I won't play it. I'm going to buy it. Is it on Switch? What, 2?
Terrible idea.
Terrible idea.
You just bought Minecraft.
I didn't. I bought...
Don't tell everyone.
I bought Red Faction.
Fucking...
I bought Red Faction and Saints Row.
Oh. It's only like £3 worth of games.
No, it's because I'm building up to Minecraft. So I just fucking refuse to keep buying Minecraft. For like every fucking console I own. It's just a good disassociation game where you can just sit there and mindlessly fucking put blocks down. Love that for me.
What, on creative?
Or anything.
I don't like that. I need purpose to my game.
Nah, sandbox games are fantastic.
I need goal.
But you hated Cuphead.
Yeah.
There's a goal. It's just
It's not
really
a goal.
hard to get
it's
to.
It's just a shit platformer.
It's not a shit platformer.
It is a... Look, there was a time and a place...
Is it shit because you can't do it?
Yes. There's a time and place for platform games.
The time and place for mucking around.
And that was the 90s. Unless you're going to boot up that fucking Sega, not Sega, Nintendo. SNES. And bring it back old school. I don't want to see it on new platforms.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? I lost track. Is it still Cuphead beef?
Yes.
What's the beef?
I don't want to play games that are platformers anymore. I want to be able to roam through the world. I don't want to have to run left to right to finish a fucking game anymore. That was the 90s. We have 3 dimensions in games
You
since
hate
the
it 'cause you
noughties.
just weren't good at it.
Tomb Raider.
You
came
just
out in
weren't
90.
good at it.
6.
Was it 6? I was going to say
I
7.
was 3.
And there was 3D in there, although it was shit. There was 3D. It was no longer needed for platform.
So you wouldn't play Little Nightmares?
No. Literally, I'll play a game like this for like the first level and I'll go, well, this is just boring.
This isn't really levels though, it's like an adventure game.
But it's not. You can't go back and forwards.
It is an adventure game.
What, where you walk from left to right and you don't miss any of the issues? Although
you can.
What, you can just walk past this box?
Like some...
That's obviously placed there for you to do something.
Some puzzles,
It's
like
not
things
like
get missed.
it's not like you can walk, 5 metres back and completely miss all of this, is
There's
it?
an achievement for like not missing anything. Because it's easy to miss shit.
But it's not. You're going
Not
left to
everything
right.
is needed, but
You don't have
everything
the
can be used.
You don't have the 3D element.
It's not always going left to right.
Yeah, but they're now missing all that shit on the bottom. Look, he's got a big fucking head, can't go underneath.
Got a bag on his head.
That's what I mean. That was clearly an obvious way to get around that. It wasn't like, you've got to go 8 miles north and then fucking set... Oh, look. Indiana Jones rip-off. You've got to time it properly to fit through the log.
It is absolutely not just a platform game. Little Nightmares.
It fucking is.
It's a
I'm
puzzle
literally
game.
watching it.
Little Nightmares is more of
On a
puzzle game.
platform line. Oh, look, I'll just wait. Oh.
It's not directly left to right though. There are...
It's what you'd say 2D.5.
Yeah. And it is a puzzle game. Like the fucking piano puzzle. Little Nightmares was good.
Well, let's just keep kicking this stone because everything has to do something.
It does, you can miss shit. If anyone, obviously no one has any idea what happened. My phone vibrated. Aaron, on the other side of the sofa, shit himself. And then Ben, in the middle of the sofa, shit himself because Aaron shit himself.
I'm glad you correctly attributed why. It wasn't just the phone, like his reactions are so slow.
See, look, he's going forward now.
But again,
and could go left or right. Where will he go?
Yeah, if he goes right, there you go. The way you're meant
can
to be
also
going.
go down and up and across.
No, but if you go down, you go back to where you were. If you go
no,
left, you go back
that
to where
way,
you were.
not left.
Oh, we're not going to go on this. You're just wrong. You have to admit it.
You just don't like change.
I do like change. That's what I'm saying.
No,
this is
it's
old.
not a traditional platform.
Guys.
It literally is.
We could use a little change.
Get the fuck out!
They were doing this shit back in Zelda. Where you go left, down, up, right.
So what about like games that aren't left to right and they're backwards, forwards, and you can't go anywhere else? Like certain parts of God of War.
God of War.
God of War.
What, you can't go there?
A lot of the time it's just like walking forward and finding shit on the way.
Okay, it's exactly the same.
It's not.
It is.
It's fucking not. But there is purpose to this.
I wasn't saying there wasn't. I just don't like this kind of games.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm doing the same shit over and over again because I have no freedom of movement.
Oh look, he went down.
You're going to be arguing about this all day.
There we are. Because Little Nightmares.
Well, look, he's got to get up there somehow because it's the only way he can go. He cannot go forward, like back towards the screen. He cannot come.
Yeah, but
this
sometimes
way.
the way isn't obvious.
Just
I
because
promise
it's a puzzle.
you. I promise you.
But it's not like he can go in the opposite way, is it? There's only one way he can go.
Yeah, but you need to find the right way. That's what I mean.
But it's
not
only
just like left, right, left, right.
Okay, you got to find how to get that way. You can only go one way. You cannot say this is too hard. I'm going to go around it.
No. Why would you?
Because
the aim is to get somewhere, and you have to
I
work out the right way to get
different
there.
ways of doing it. I like to have freedom of movement. I've said that. I want to be back in the EU.
Where would you want to freely move to? You're only going to go like side quest or mission.
Exactly.
Like, the side quest is just, oh wow, I have 2 directions to go in instead of 1. So
directions.
new and cutting edge.
Yeah, but
Fucking play Little Nightmares. Jesus.
no. Oh look, a shoe. It's right in front of me. I might need this.
You might.
I'm going to carry this shoe. Oh, yeah, change my mind. Oh shit! Now I need a shoe.
Oh, this is the floor that kind of bubbles up and there's like hands and shit under, isn't it?
And
Like in the first game.
And what you counteract it with shoes. You put the shoe on the hands, and they can't attack you anymore.
What should be for Little Nightmares?
It's just what's on.
Oh look, he decided to walk around that thing he didn't understand.
See, if he throws the shoe first, it wouldn't have been an issue.
You have to throw the shoe up on the platform. There we go. We're just now watching to see if he successfully throws the shoe.
Oh look, he's going to throw it on the track because he needs the log to get up to the next bit.
What's wrong with that?
It's easy progression, Ben.
I'm not a child anymore.
Sometimes we don't like to think about stuff when we play games.
I want to be fully immersed.
Do you?
I want to feel that I am the evil emperor.
It's a shame he ran out of shoes because now there's bear traps. I'm making that pot noodle. No, that's your only food in the house. That's not fair.
You know the camera angle where they somehow fix the head?
First person.
Is it first person? no, on a video.
Oh, POV.
Yeah.
Point of view. Like porn, yeah.
No, like this. You know where the camera is fixed on the... Like when a drone...
Oh,
follows you
yeah.
And it like pings on you forward. Is that not really jarring to you?
That is really weird.
Is it?
Do you know when... I'm not going to explain it again.
No.
Look at
Oh, yeah.
What's that called?
I don't know.
Where literally their head stays in the same position on the frame.
Like a pigeon.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my god, pigeon.
The best one of that was the skateboarder who gets knocked over.
And the car door.
Yeah, and then the drone just goes following him around.
What are you doing?
I'm rolling. The mic is just getting lower and lower, so it's hard
It's
to walk
not!
now.
Stay exactly the same position.
It's moved down.
No, it hasn't.
No, because you walked past it earlier on, didn't you?
Yeah, I did the shuffle.
Yeah, he did the shuffle.
Oh my god.
You made more noise doing that throw under the microphone than if you just walked past it for a brief second.
Just
And now you're having a moment and can't move. Paralysed by the anxiety of the choices of your life.
I can't stand up. Oh no. I'm sitting on my foot, it hurts.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Fucking hell, you're going to explain that one.
Casey just grabbed my foot. Why is she hunting around in my cupboard? Fridge.
Hey, get out of my sandwich.
Hey, get out of my fridge.
To be fair, these are nearly out of date. You can eat them.
What?
Patties.
Oh, the Jamaican patties?
This one is out of date.
Oh, yeah, chuck it then.
This one goes out of date tomorrow.
Well, have it. She'll go bite into it. She'll be like, I don't like it.
Huh?
You go bite into it and you're going to be like, I don't like it.
I like the patties. I find Oh, Aaron. This has cultures growing on it.
Yeah, it's an experiment.
Was it cheese?
Yeah.
Adds to the flavour.
Penicillin.
It's literally cheese.
Well, when it's fuzzy.
I was trying to make blue cheese.
Well, you made green, hairy cheese.
Oh.
Am I the arsehole on Reddit?
I love...
But the problem is all the ones I've read so far have been they're not controversial enough. They're literally like, you are an arsehole or you're not an arsehole. It's too straight cut.
Where it was like, oh shit, no, mine blank. Oh, it's a good one as well. A shame. Hello! Did you melt it onto my plate?
Yes, I did.
I thought, I was mostly joking when I said we'd have 4 hours of audio and 10 minutes of usable content, but I think that might actually be happening.
Mm-hmm. This is fucking terrible. They're so clean cut.
Go on Incel Reddit.
I don't even know, how do you even get there? Or is it that easy, Incel?
Let me try and find the Incel forums, because they are wild. Incels.net is still up. They get taken down quite a lot. What's the worst thing a girl has said to you?
I'm on it, but there's nothing you can kind of read out. It's like... I don't even have to describe this. This is like... New Labour of Incel. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like centre left. It's like trying to... It's like, oh, there's insults, but that's not us. Like,
so this person...
incel energy.
This person on incels.net has said, my actual interactions with women, however few and far between, go something like this. Woman has an opinion on anything. Me, too long didn't read. And then the follow-up is, I don't care what they have to say because they could never understand life. When you have everything stacked in your favour, you're living life on tutorial/easy mode. We don't live in the same world, so your opinion is irrelevant about anything. They walk among us.
Well, this is a classic meme, apparently. When women say they'll do, in fact, like different kinds of guy, and it's a picture of a model who's all
different angles.
Ripped. No. I love hot guys. I love nerdy guys. And it's just the same guy with a book. Christians, he's got a cross. Shy guys, he's hiding behind a tree. He's basketball. I love gamers. He's got a controller. So just saying that women only want hot men.
That, body aesthetic is for the male gaze, not for the female gaze. I just feel I need to put that out there. How many women do you actually know that their type is, Calvin Klein model?
You're talking to the wrong people.
Mm.
Aaron doesn't talk to girls. He's far right himself.
In the same way...
Fuck's sake.
He wants to be the conservative.
God damn you guys.
No, my theory 100% is that female magazine models and stuff are not for men. That's not what men are like. Oh, I want that size 0 woman with a bowl cut. That's not what you're looking at and going, that's hot. In the same way.
But are women looking at that? Is that the female gaze?
Yeah. It's kind of what
the
they
female
want to
gaze
be.
for okay.
Calvin Klein model type people.
Yeah.
The perfect triangles with the V and the muscles. Women aren't looking at that going, oh my god, that's fucking attractive. Men are looking at that going, I want to look like that. I'm going to buy these pants.
But I heard so many women say, oh, he's fit, as in he's attractive. So
Do
there
you?
must. Yeah, I have in the past.
You ask women what their weird celebrity crush is.
Yeah, but you're saying weird.
Yeah, but that's the way it would be framed. Aaron needs a shit.
Is that because...
Don't shit in the kitchen, Jesus.
Is that because you're trying to... Is it because a woman's trying to then
justify it?
Justify it.
I know it's a weird crush, but I'm a bit into Danny Dyer. That's my one.
But,
Danny Dyer is not exactly a Adonis of a man.
What?
I think the only guy that I'd be like, I would fucking die for that man, just happens to also have a nice body, with air quotes. But I fucking adore Ryan Reynolds because he's hilarious.
I would give Ryan Reynolds a go.
The only women I know that are like obsessed with like Channing Tatum and all that shit are like old women. And I think it's because they've been conditioned to like that.
Or cherry skanky cokeheads.
Girls like Golden Retriever Gamer Boys. That's the truth of it.
Also, watching you eat a patty and say that whilst also having your glasses on a chain.
I'm an old lady. I'm wearing my nan's shirt from the 30s.
God damn it.
It's a look. It's not a good one, but it's a look.
I forgot I'm still reading Incel with it, and I was just thinking, none of these are funny.
No, that's good. You're not one of them. The whole like blue pill, black pill shit as well. Incel forums terrify me.
Like I do feel for them, but they're just
But, like, how many hate crimes are being plotted on these forums?
too many. But the thing is that they're their own victim.
Oh yeah,
And
life's been unfair to me.
Woe is me sort of bullshit that, you know, they're still stuck in the mind of a child where...
I have nothing to offer someone in a partnership. Wah.
Yeah.
Do better.
Well, they're too used to their mum wiping their ass.
Yeah.
You know, I doff my cap, my lady.
If you have nothing to bring to a relationship, why do you expect people to want you? And also, what woman's going to want someone that has these fucking views about women?
Wow, I'm getting out of this forum.
It's dire, isn't it?
It's like anything, isn't it? All I'm hearing is the you know, the two opposite spectrums.
Mm.
That's what I hate. The fucking internet. It's just a fucking echo chamber. Fucking idiots.
Hello.
Return. And just everything that they hear, they agree with, and the more they hear it, the more they think that it's the norm. There's just four people in a room chatting bullshit to each other. At least like old men talking in the pub.
There's three of us, man.
Yeah, but we're not 11 a reef in it.
Mm.
You know, you've been Tenerife, I've been to 11 a reef.
Mm.
Like one up in you.
Oh.
What was the what did I miss that was what?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
What was he one up in?
I'm an old man rambling now.
Ben was like, oh, you know.
I've become everything I hate.
Did you touch my cookie?
No.
I don't understand why I put it upside down on the plate.
Because that's so booky that you would fucking do.
That's something you would do to see that it was you that actually ate it. And now you're that far gone, you don't remember that you did it to prove to yourself.
Nah. That's not fair.
You went 5 level high.
Talk about paranoid.
Shut up.
You've got to backwards engineer this shit. Nothing makes
Excuse me?
You go too far on a loop. Something so tiny and inconspicuous that can just drag you down into a wonderful train of thought.
What?
I can't even think of a... Do you know what? When I have
What
one...
were you even fucking talking about?
When I have one of these moments, I always try to remember how to explain it, and the words escape me. Okay,
I've lost track of what the
let's
fuck
try
is
this. So what we're watching now, yeah.
Them.
So you think, oh, he's got a shotgun.
Mm.
That's a 2-barrel shotgun.
Mm.
You think,
Why is
oh.
he shooting 12 times?
No. But then you think.
Can't reload him.
Then you think, oh, shotguns. Or the wood on a shotgun. I wonder what wood they have on shotguns. And you think, oh, and you look, it's, I don't know, going to be mahogany. I wonder what tree's mahogany come from? You know, that kind of spider going down a hole, going from link to link to link.
I got hurt.
I thought you were going to say herpes.
I got a heartburn.
I was about to say, I hope it's not the mouth ones. You seem very close.
I got heartburn. Might have been the patty. Baron?
What? Oh. Bumbling Aaron.
Or a Holly Willoughby.
So you've never gone down one of them rabbit holes when you're...
Oh my god! I felt that one so much.
So you asked earlier how the vegan diet is going. That's it.
Cookies aren't vegan.
Huh?
Cookies aren't vegan.
You got to make an exception at some point.
They made gummies with no gelatin.
It's not easy.
Mm.
I haven't found a viable way of doing it yet with anything else.
Gummies?
What, into cookies?
No. Oh, no.
They've got to be in a cookie. I literally said I'm not going to get pre-cast gelatin and fucking redo it. It's long.
What?
How would you get it into it? How would you think they get the chemical into the gummies?
I can't say I've looked into it.
That's what I mean. You've got to fucking boil it. You've got to keep it at a certain temperature.
Yeah.
It's a long process. It's an easy process doing what I do.
Yeah, but like gummies.
But then you get the problem of then make them too strong and you can eat 8 of them in a go.
Yeah, true.
And then you're fucking Aaron over here.
Hello.
I swear I just get stupid. So many noises.
I think I'm going to have to cut this.
Nah, shut up. Shut up.
Oh, fuck.
Now, what way are you going to leave it so you remember what way you left it last time?
I don't know why I'm nursing it.
Why are we still watching this guy play games? I've never understood this. Why do other people watch other people game other than like a playthrough or a guide?
I can't afford the game.
I wouldn't do that. That sounds
If
heartbreaking.
it's a story game like this.
I mean, if you're stuck, then yeah, it makes perfect sense. But this whole... Is it Twitch?
Mm-hmm.
That whole Twitch shit, I don't get it. Really don't.
So the commentary, innit?
I feel like I'm around a friend's house waiting for my go, and my go never comes.
Mm.
That's how it feels to me.
I used to hate it, but I only like him because I find him calming and funny.
I mean, but you're watching it about the sound. You don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, but I know his catchphrases, so I just put one of those in 30 to 45 seconds.
I just finished the whole thing. More done it. Giant bowl of 10% broccoli.
What, just on the same?
Yeah, I really like it right now.
Did you have a fifth of gin as well?
That was jarring. You wake up, fucking like 2 or 3 days into a festival, after a shift, also hungover, and there's a man on a camping chair eating a raw head of broccoli and drinking a bottle of gin. Aaron is not here.
I mean, I'm all for it.
I've heard this.
Why does it feel
times.
more acceptable for you drinking wine and eating carrots?
It does!
It's basically the same thing.
Broccoli's a weird food, man.
I love broccoli.
I like tender stem, I don't like normal.
It's the best.
No, tender stem is, like, not broccoli, really. It's closer to kale. It's a crossbreed of kale and broccoli.
I was going to say, broccoli, kale, all of it is just one
same
fucking plant anyway,
Yeah.
so... I mean, you can't get much further than being the same plant.
Yeah.
They're so similar, they're the same thing.
Yeah, but they come from, like, different...
In Chicago.
It's
It's under the sauce. It's under the sauce.
Ah, shit, the screen got bright. Why?
Why is he walking by?
Oh, God. He's doing a bit. He's doing an advert.
You fucking scumbag.
Get that revenue, boy.
I do give it to some of them, like that Mr. Beast. Fuck me, he's put some work into what he's done.
He fucking hasn't.
He has?
He gets given money to give to people. Such hard work.
Yeah, you've not seen his first video? You wanted to check off.
Which one?
What did he count to? Was it 100,000?
Oh, no.
Something like that.
People do that on TikTok Live every fucking day.
Yeah, because he did it fucking years ago. You're not a trendsetter if you're the fucking last one to do it.
It's not an accomplishment.
It's under the sauce.
But why is it not? In Chicago.
That's not enough cheese. It's on my fat. What are we doing now? What is this? Why is he fucking flying?
See? Platformers.
That's stupid.
Dog
That's a platformer. That is a platformer. Little Nightmares is loosely a platformer.
What the fuck is this?
Fucking story game. This is...
This looks like you could make on iPads.
You hate it because you suck.
Yes. That's why I didn't like platformers in the 90s. Don't like them now.
Why did I unlock this?
See, this was a classic. This is like an old flash game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was bringing back memories from miniclips.
That candle is making some booky noises.
Yeah, it's a crackle candle.
I know.
The worst candle to put on while trying to fucking record.
It was here before you guys, okay? It's been on all day.
What?